Alright guys, I've been waiting for these for quite a while now. So, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. And yeah, we're gonna jump into these. Finally, we have the Advan Silvia S15 from Mini GT, and we also have this massive Mercedes-Benz Actros hauler, obviously with the Advan theme. Really cool, fully licensed, so that makes it better. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna set this up top. We're going to go ahead and jump into the S15 first, and then we'll be taking a look at the hauler. So this is Mini GT number 649. Nissan licensing on the back. Got the TSM holographic sticker. You also have Liberty Walk licensing right there as well. And then there's your UPC with all the information. Liberty Walk on that side of the box. Mini GT in red right there. Pretty standard. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it. We've gotten so many of these S15s, it's kind of crazy. But, and I know that we are at least getting two more. We're getting the Kuma Graffiti one, and then they also just announced the green chrome version. I think it's the same, like 5X Racing or whatever, as the purple chrome one that we got a while back. So yeah, these are not done yet. There's at least two more, but I don't know. I don't mind. I think it's a good casting. I've been enjoying these Silvias, even though there's been so many of them. The only thing I was a little annoyed with was when they kept doing the white and the white and yellow ones. But anyways, here it is. I think it looks pretty nice. So you've got the standard five spoke wheels with the stretched tires on it. It looks really good. Gives it the appearance of it being stanced, even though it's really not. But really well done. I love the wheels on these. But, of course, you have the black and red Advan livery on this one. Black at the front, and then it stripes into the red at the back. Looks really nice. You've got the big Advan printing in white on the side, as well as the Liberty Walk diamond right there. It does have mirrors, little tiny mirrors on it. They are rubber, and they are painted the same black color as the body. You got HKS and Bride right there, right in front of the front wheel. And yeah, it looks really good. It's honestly kind of a simple livery on this one. On the front end, you got Liberty Walk, and then you also have Liberty Walk and Advan on the hood, and then LB Performance on the windshield banner. LB Racing on the roof in that kind of cool cursive red, so that looks pretty good. This one does seem to be a little oily. I think most black paints are like that, but you've got the big front lip on the front with LB Racing on the corner right there. The front grills look pretty good, as well as that centerpiece. Pretty well detailed. You've got these louver vents on the hood. Headlights look pretty good. They are a little bit cloudy on this particular one, but it's not horrible. Just a little bit of that like super glue residue cloudiness on the very bottom of the acrylic. But it doesn't look too bad. There is some headlight detail behind there. A little bit hard to see on camera, but there is some bulb detail back behind that lens, which is pretty nice. This side should pretty much be the exact same. Of course, this is the Liberty Walk Drift Silvia kit, so you've got the big wide body on the back, also on the front too. Looks really good. The one thing I always thought was kind of weird about this car was it has this little tiny baby wing on the back of it. I kind of wish this wing would go all the way across, but yeah, I don't know. Little tiny baby wing, little skinny wing. But it does say Advan on the top, and then on the sides it says Liberty Walk in black, which is pretty nice. On the rear end, you do have some nice acrylic details for the taillights. You can see you've got your red and silver in there. Yokohama right in the center right there. You've got the Liberty Walk in cursive, Liberty Walk on the license plate, and then I don't know what this right here is. I can't really read it. I can't make it out. It's in this like fancy cursive text, but there's another sponsorship logo right there. And then big rear diffuser on the back. On the bottom, it does say 2002 Nissan S15 Silvia used under license. Some decent detail down there as well, if you're into that kind of stuff. But yeah, honestly, it looks really good. It's a nice, simple, clean model. It'll look good with some of the other Advan stuff that Mini GT has released throughout the years. For instance, I know we have the Advan R35, which I do have. The two Advan Supras. And then I guess that might be it. There might be one other thing I'm forgetting. But yeah, it'll look good in a display with the hauler and this one and some of the other stuff. So I really like it. I think it's pretty clean. Again, not a super complicated livery like we normally see on these S15s. This one's more just kind of a simple Advan livery. And for the roller heads, I know you guys have been enjoying that. Mini GTs always roll, so you never have to worry about that. They roll nice and smooth, no issues, even with these stretched tires. And with the stance being really close to the fenders, these models roll extremely well. So yeah, there's that. Now let's jump into, I wouldn't say the main attraction, but it's pretty much the main attraction. So I'll go ahead and set this off to the side. And we've got this big behemoth. So this is going to be number 741. Again, it is the Mercedes-Benz Actros with Racing Transporter in the Advan livery. So huge box, super heavy. On the bottom of the packaging right here, you do have your Mercedes-Benz licensing sticker as well as the TSM sticker. You've got the information about Sunrich over there, some warnings and whatnot. And then on this side, you have your UPC right there, so you can see all that stuff. This one is left-hand drive. I don't know if that makes a difference. You got TSM, and then it shows you a little bit of the features. You've got the little raising feet on the trailer, and then like how the back end comes down on the container. So pretty cool. Detailed 1/64 scale model, die-cast metal construction, accurate undercarriage, and rolling wheels with rubber tires. So pretty cool. On this side right here, it says Actros in red. And then on this side, it says Mini GT in red. It's really hard to handle and move around on the desk, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get it opened up now. There's a bunch of tape and plastic on this thing, so it is kind of a pain, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I don't know how many people actually collect these big hauler sets because they are kind of expensive, and I even get these. I get these for pretty cheap. Like if you were to go to look on eBay or from any other retailers or stuff, these are kind of expensive. Usually the ones without the cars, so the ones where it's just the hauler and the trailer, they're usually like 80, 90, sometimes $100. And I get mine for about 75, but even then that's expensive. So like I said, I don't know how many people actually collect these because they are pretty expensive. So here's the first brick that's going to contain the trailer, and then come on, get out of there. Here is the second brick. This will contain the tractor. I'll set the box off to the side because I don't have anywhere to put it. And let's see. Let's go ahead and open the tractor first. So they come in these nice foam bricks with tape on the side, so you can just cut alongside the tape or on the seam right here, and then on the other side as well. And I think you put the bottom side down and pull the bigger top piece off. Yes. So that's how you open it without it being upside down or anything, just to try to minimize any damage, because these trucks and trailers are kind of fragile. So there's that. Nothing in there. All right, so we got that out. Let's go ahead and get the trailer out as well. So same thing. It's just got this. Big piece of tape along the side that you can cut. Flip it over, cut the other side. And then this one doesn't. The trailers aren't really as fragile as the tractors are, so it doesn't really matter if you pull it out the right way. You just kind of lift up and pull the trailer out. And again, nothing down there. There's a little bit of like this like gift wrap paper in there just to kind of keep it from getting scratched and moving around and stuff, which is good. So yeah, there's that. These things have a lot of packaging, I will say that. So here's the trailer. As you can see, it is the classic Advan livery. So you got Advan and Yokohama right here, Motorsport Support Team, and then yeah, it's pretty much really all that's on it. You got the same thing on the other side. On the back right here, you do have your Advan and Yokohama. And again, these trailers are completely metal. So the sides, the roof, even this back part right here is metal. The front is metal, and the bottom is metal too. You can see you've got your dually wheels on each side down here. These ones are kind of sticking a little bit, but usually these trailers roll free, and so do the semis. As it says on the back of the box, these little feet right here, which are also metal, these little feet you can twist. Maybe you're able to twist them. Maybe I'm twisting the wrong way. I'm not sure, but normally you're able to twist them and they will kind of unthread. Yeah, this side's doing it. They'll, as the threads kind of get higher, it kind of raises the feet if you want to like have this parked level by itself. So it does have that little feature right there. I don't know why the other side isn't spinning. It's a little odd, but oh, there it goes. So yeah, you can do that on both sides. And then the only other feature this really has, which I guess is a pretty big feature, is this back end right here. If you slide it down just ever so slightly, just so these little hinges miss the roof panel, it folds down. And then it also has these, they're actually like metal wire supports right here, which is really cool. So the whole thing drops down, and then it has these little ramp feet at the end that also fold down. So you can drive a car into here and store it or whatever. Mine looks to be a little messed up. This one right here is a little loose. Okay, well that just fell out. So I don't know exactly what's the deal with that. But mine does appear to be, yeah, you can see. Mine's pretty loose right there. So I won't be messing with this because I don't want to like break it, but I've never had that issue before. But yeah, so it's got those two little feet. We'll just, since they're kind of wonky, we'll just go ahead and fold those back up. And then on the inside of the trailer, there's a little brick of foam, but it also has this top rack that slides out. This is just plastic, but it allows you to be able to kind of like double stack cars in here. I don't ever store cars in here because I don't really want stuff sliding around, bumping into the walls and that kind of stuff, because then you run the risk of like damaging mirrors and whatnot. So I usually don't put anything in here, but if you do want to, the option is there for you. So very cool. But that's pretty much all the trailer offers. This little thing does fall out if you let it slide all the way down, and then these little white things just kind of slide up in these tracks. And then once you get it in there, you can just kind of fold it back up like that. And then once you get it folded all the way in, you can kind of push it up a little bit to secure it. So yeah, very cool. I always really like these trailer sets. I think they're pretty neat. And as far as I know, Mini GT is one of the only people that actually license their trailers and makes real trailers. I think Tarmac Works might as well. I'm not exactly sure. I think they do some sort of hauler stuff, but Mini GT for sure, always licensed, and they're always legit, and they're also really nicely detailed as well. As you can see, this one is not missing the fifth wheel. When the Mustang hauler came out, the Shelby hauler, my truck was actually missing this little round fifth wheel piece right here, which kind of sucks, and it's still missing to this day. I was never able to do anything about it, but the wheels are very nice on this. Again, they do roll. They are very accurate and detailed. Got the nice silver rims inside there. These ones are more set in. Of course, the wheels on the back are dually wheels, and then the ones on the front are just single. But the ones on the front actually do have steering that works. So that's pretty cool if you want to like set this up and like position the wheels or whatever. It does work like that. And again, it does roll very nicely. And yeah, this thing's very heavy as well because this whole bottom rack that goes all the way down is metal, and then these side pieces are metal, and then the whole cabin of it is metal as well, even on the back right here. So really cool. Right here, all these wires and stuff that go down underneath the truck, these are actually done by like little black metal spring pieces. So these are actually like malleable, like you can move them around and stuff. Very cool. On the back end right here, you have your taillights and whatnot. These are actually acrylic, and then they've got a little bit of detail painted onto them. Then you've got like the wheel wells right here, metal. You have your like your fuel cans down here and stuff. Some nice metal grating for like the driver to walk across or whatever. I don't know a whole lot about these semi trucks, but they are pretty dang cool. I think these might be like some steps right here, some silver steps. And then you have Advan and Yokohama on the side right there. That says 1851. And I cannot read what's underneath that. That might just be the Actros badging. I think it says, the bottom word says power. Here, let's zoom in. Maybe that would help. I actually, maybe plus efficiency power. I'm not exactly sure, but I imagine whatever that text is just has something to do with the actual like Mercedes Actros badging or whatever. But then you have Actros up here. You got Yokohama, the big Mercedes logo in the front, which is, of course, a separate piece. This big front grille looks really nice. You've got your headlights down here. You've got a little front license plate slot, and then you have like some fog lights and whatnot down here as well. There's not a whole lot of color on the interior. It's all just going to be black plastic, which is pretty typical for Mini GT. You've got Advan right here at the top of the roof. And then you've got a little sunroof up here as well. The mirrors look pretty good on this. These aren't going to be rubber. These actually are hard plastic, but the mirrors do look good. I don't know what this little piece right here is, but yeah, the doors look nice. The detailing, all the panel work. You got some venting up here. Yeah, it just looks really nice. Door handle detail looks really good. You've got some orange reflectors right here. But yeah, I really like these flat face truck haulers. I think they're really cool. You don't see them a lot in the United States, so it's kind of cool for me to have these. I know they're all over like Europe and whatnot, but yeah, very cool. Very well detailed, very cool. Of course, the turning wheels are a really big factor as well. So yeah, all these the Mercedes Actros hauler sets are usually all the same exact casting, just with a different livery, obviously. Then you can kind of hook the trailer into that fifth wheel right there. And then if you so desire, you can pull it around and stuff. Very smooth, works and rolls very well. So yeah, very nice. I always like these sets. Like I said, the castings themselves for these Actros haulers are usually all the same, unless you get one that is just hauling like a container trailer. That will obviously be different, but they're all the same. We have reviewed one of them before. We reviewed the one that came with the other S15 Silvia, the Spherelight one. That one's the OG. That one's really expensive now. It kind of shocked me the other day when I saw one listed. But yeah, if any of you guys want to pick something cool up like this, if you don't have anything like this in your Mini GT collection, seriously, I know it's expensive. Pick it up. You won't regret it. It's super nice. Get a nice display case for it. And yeah, you definitely won't regret it. I love these hauler sets. They're always some of my favorite things to unbox and review for you guys, just because they're so fun to look at. And they're so different than all the other normal things that we review on this channel. So it's always a good time. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of this whole set down below. I did not get the tent set that goes with it just because I don't have anything to do with a tent. So obviously I skipped that, but you know, got the car in the hauler. So that's what really matters. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.